The high point of the visit was a special presentation to the joint Houses of Parliament. Mr. Golding says despite Tanzania's challenges, the country and its people continue to aim for the best.
We commend you on the ambitious program of transformation you have undertaken. Economic liberalization, painful but necessary structural and fiscal reforms, tax reform, diversification of your economy, privatization, and the strong support you have given to the private sector. You have done well. You have succeeded in maintaining low inflation, strong investment flows, robust international reserves, and an average annual growth rate of 7% over the past decade.
The governments of Jamaica and Tanzania later agreed on mutual areas of cooperation. This was cemented following the signing of a joint communique. The two countries have agreed to partner on a range of issues, including agriculture, health, the economy, sports, tourism, and culture. Mr. Golding says Jamaica remains committed to forging a partnership with the people of Tanzania.
We want him to be assured of the continued goodwill, support and solidarity of the people of Jamaica for the aspirations of the people of Tanzania. Thank you so very much.
And immediately following the visit, Prime Minister Bruce Golding went off to the CARICOM Heads of Government meeting in Port of Spain, Trinidad. While addressing a sports breakfast, Mr. Golding said the outstanding performance of Jamaican athletes in Beijing and Berlin has done a lot for the country.
Has created this new vast horizon of opportunity that our young people see. So that a youngster born in poor circumstances and who always felt that his own possibilities were limited by the scope of the village in which he lived, all of a sudden was made to feel that no, that's not where my ambitions must end. My ambitions can go straight across the globe, because there we have athletes who have demonstrated that that can be done.
And those were just some of the activities of the Prime Minister during the preceding week. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Come next Monday, Jamaica Magazine will have another recap.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Radio.
We'll have CARICOM News and House Matters in our features package.
And now the news, I'm Kevin Clark. Research and publications. Television.
It's Wednesday, October 28th.
We've got a hot Jamaica Magazine.
Welcome to another edition of
Editorial and photography. Public relations.
It is set to be the driving force of the agency.
All this and more in one place. 4 divisions, 15 departments.
The largest organization of its kind in Jamaica, and I dare say in the English-speaking Caribbean.
One strategic objective.
Truth. Well told.
It's the Jamaica Information Service.
The Voice of Jamaica. The influenza A H1N1 virus, formerly known as swine flu, is a highly contagious acute respiratory disease caused by one of several swine influenza A viruses and is easily spread from person to person. The influenza A H1N1 virus has been described as a new subtype of swine influenza A and has not been previously detected in swine or humans. It has genetic material from human, avian or bird, and pig components. While there are no vaccines for this new H1N1 strain, antivirals have been found to reduce the severity of the disease. 2 antivirals recommended by the World Health Organization, Tamiflu and Zanamivir, are being used for the treatment and prevention of the disease. The gravity of the situation is that the world faces a new virus to which most people have a little or no immunity. It is therefore crucial that everyone take the necessary precautions to prevent further transmission of the disease. And what are these preventative measures? Well, the signs and symptoms of the disease are similar to those of any flu-like disease. Therefore, it is important that any flu-like symptom be reported to a doctor or the nearest healthcare facility. The symptoms include a fever greater than 100 degrees Fahrenheit, sore throat, coughing, stuffy nose, headache, body aches, and fatigue. Nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may also be experienced. Take these everyday steps to prevent the virus and protect your health. Cover your nose and mouth with a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Throw the tissue in the trash after use. Wash hands often with soap and water, especially after you've coughed or sneezed. Alcohol-based hand cleaners are very effective. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, or mouth. Germs can spread this way. And stay home if you get sick. Limit contact with others to keep from infecting them. Influenza viruses change very quickly, and so does their resistance to vaccines. Prevention is indeed better than cure. Since the H1N1 virus is a disease with a pig component, you might be wondering if it's safe to eat pork products. Well, the virus has not been shown to be transmissible to people through the eating of pork or other products derived from pigs. These products, however, must be properly handled and prepared. The virus is killed by cooking at temperatures of 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 70 degrees Celsius, according to the General Cooking Guidelines for the preparation of pork and other meats. And farmers need not worry because there has been no confirmation of transmission between pigs and humans. For further information on influenza A H1N1, persons may call the ministry's toll-free number at 1-888-663-5683.
In part 2 of our discussion series on children and nutrition, moderator Enthros Campbell moots a debate among the young ones to eat or not to eat. Hear them dish out their taste on those yummy fruits and veggies or not.
Thank you for staying with us. We're continuing to look at diseases that affect our young children. We're joined by a second group, Tristan Donaldson from St. Hugh's Prep, Abigail Gale from St. Andrew Prep, Ashley Mullings from Alpha Primary, and Antonia McLaughlin from Micropracticing. Thank you so very much for joining us. Okay, we're talking about in this segment about our intake of food and how that affects us. Yes? Is there a difference between being filled and being satisfied? We're talking about food and what we consume. Yes, Tristan.
There is a difference between being filled and satisfied. Being filled is when you regret what you have eaten and you feel that you have eaten too much and your stomach is too full and you feel very uncomfortable. And being satisfied is when you feel that you have had enough of what you have eaten and you're okay with it.
Okay, do you agree with that suggestion?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you agree. You don't want to add anything to that? All right, let me ask you all now. What is your favorite food and why is it? Ron, why is it your favorite food? Antonio, sir.
Miss, because I like baked chicken and rice.
You like baked chicken and rice?
Yes, right. Miss. Because when the chicken is baked, miss, it breaks down most of the fat and oil inside of the chicken, miss. and it's very enjoyable.
Well, my favorite food is KFC because it's very delicious.
KFC is delicious. What about you, Abigail?
My favorite food is chicken and